Welcome back to the Builders Academy, and today we are taking a look at building roofs in Minecraft. I apologize for my time away, guys. I have a special project I'm working on in the background, guys. It's something I've never done before, but I think you're gonna love it when the video comes out. I'm putting it together right now. We're nearing the halfway point, so I hope you guys enjoy it when it comes out. But let's get into the video. If you have trouble building roofs in Minecraft, then this should help you a lot. Starting off, here's a couple different types of roofs. This is the classic A-frame, the normal stair, upside down stair, and then stair pattern all the way up to the very top. And I like to cap it off with an upside down stair and then another one facing this way. Very simple. If you want something that looks good and is easy to build, do the A-frame. We've also got this style of the A-frame with a block in the middle, and as you can see, it's not too different. Literally, the only difference is instead of putting another stair on top of the upside down one, you're just going to put a block and then repeat. So that's the way this looks. It makes it a little bit taller than that one, and it goes up nice and tall. I like this one a lot, and there's obviously variations. As you get taller, you could add more blocks or something like that, but this is the taller version of the A-frame. And finally, the total opposite is using slabs to kind of make a little bit of a rounded top right here, and that is just a super simple thing to use. This is usually for secondary parts of the roofs or domes or things like that. But what we're going to be doing is taking a look at one house that you may recognize if you've seen my videos before, and we're going to be transforming its roof to show you every step along the way of making a roof look good. And we're going to be starting right here with a very simple roof, and if you recognize this house, let me know in the comments. But this is what we're going to be focusing on, guys. Right here is the very starting portion of the roof, and as you can see, if we swing around to the side, I went for that taller A-frame style we talked about, and I went up one block at a time, and then as you can see right here, whoops, there's a block missing there, I went up 2 blocks, and then we went 2 and then finished with 1 right here. And that's just a very simple way to make the side of this roof, and what I did is I filled it in with copper blocks along here. You don't always have to use stairs, guys. A lot of people think if you have a stair there, it has to be a stair all the way across, or if you have a block there, it has to be blocks all the way across. No, just use blocks all the way. It looks nice, as you can see. But guys, this is the very simple version of a roof. It's very bland. It's a huge blank negative space in the build, and the first thing that we're going to want to do to break it up is add a secondary roof coming out of it. And the way we do that is you basically pick a spot right here and you divide it up a little bit, and then from here you can just put your stairs and start building a roof in any style that you want. Say you want to just do the classic A-frame like this, then you just toss in some stairs and make a roof, and then connect it up with the blocks. And this already will make it look 10 times better, but because we have such a tall roof, we're gonna have to go bigger than that. That's looking much better right there. We went for another version of the taller A-frame with 2 blocks at the top here and just connected it up nice and simple. But this is not the end, guys. It's still looking a little bit bland. The next thing I want to talk about is how you can add this little bit of fantasy looking curls off the edge that you see going on right there, guys. That's one way to add huge detail to your build, is just add some fancy stuff. And what I like to do is I like to just play around with it. So let's raise this up, let's put a stair this way, and what we can do is we can just mess around with what it looks like. Maybe we want to put a stair there, we want to have this one curled down, it means we have to do that. I think already that looks really cool, and obviously you can use slabs and other things to play around with it and make it look cool. Another thing to make your roofs look good is add something on the top and outline. Take slabs and let them go all the way across to connect, and even down here add some slabs across here, connect them up really nice. And this is what that would look like right here, with the slabs connecting up, with the swirls coming off the sides of the roof. I think that looks amazing. And something a little bit more advanced that you might not want to get into yet, but you could have the roof come out a little bit to the sides. And I'm just going to come over here for reference. You can see this side super flat, just goes straight up, but over here with this one we have it come out. So basically how you do this is every time that I get to a stair or a new section, I just push it out one and just keep doing that and push it out as far as you want it to go. And you can even use slabs on the bottom here to make it look a little bit more connected to the rest of it. I think that adds a lot of detail to the roof. The next thing I add to my roofs to make them look a little bit better is the block variation. You see, we just had copper over there and it looks decent, but we could do better. And right here is a perfect example. This is using a gradient, and we're going from warped planks to the stripped warped wood all the way up to a little bit of a random block, but this is light blue concrete powder, and I think it just Gradients in roofs make it look so nice, and the transition is beautiful. And as you can see, from where we started to where we are now, it's looking a lot more complicated, and it doesn't look so much like a blank place of the build. Another thing you can do to make your builds look a little bit more detailed in the roof is add some slabs and some variation, even stairs, tossing in some stairs in different parts of it just to add dips and some little bit of details in there. As you can see, makes it look very nice. Again, up here is another thing we can focus on. Instead of having the flat roof that goes straight across, you can have it drop down. Just drop it down a couple times towards the middle, and right there you can see we're just getting a little bit of movement in the build, a little bit of variation, and the detail makes it look a little bit more dynamic. The next thing we can do is deal again with this blank area in the build. What we want to do is we can add some windows, and the way I like to do that is just by adding these small windows to add some detail. I basically go up just like this, toss a slab in there, break open, oh, we lost a block, break that open, and then toss the glass in right behind it, and we can obviously remove this block. And obviously we need one more of those, so we're gonna do it one more time right here. We're gonna put a stair on top, cover it with a slab, and break out our blocks and place in our little pieces of glass right there. And I think that adds a lot to the build that would otherwise just be a blank spot on the roof. And as you can tell, the next thing we're going to be doing is adding towers, one of my favorite types of things to build in Minecraft. You know I love me some towers, and a build without a tower is just missing out, especially here on a roof. It just makes a roof look so much more beautiful. And if you need help learning how to build a tower, I have a video on that in the Builders Academy playlist. But toss a tower into your roof, guys. It'll make it look a lot better. I think towers are a beautiful thing, and if you put one on your roof, ooh, look at that. Another detail you can add to your roofs is obviously chimneys. Chimneys just like this. Seen me do this a million times. Add little details and then surround the campfire with some trapdoors on top of the walls. It's just a beautiful thing to add there, and look at that. A beautiful, magnificent little roof we've got going on here. And we started from just a blank copper roof, and this is what we've come to. With all those little tips, hopefully you're able to change your roofs from looking like a flat, one block build to something a lot more detailed and beautiful, as you see here. Well, hopefully that helped, like I said, and I don't want to see any of you guys building roofs that look like this behind me. If I see this from any of you from now on, shame on you, because you have no excuse to be doing that after I've showed you all the tips in this video to make your roof look like that one far off in the distance. And if you like that build back there, that was part of my SMP on the Society of Creation, if you've seen that. But if you want to check it out, you can. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I hope you're excited for my next big video coming out. And suggest some Builders Academy topics down below. If you're thinking of something you need help with, you want to learn more about, let me know. I'm glad to help. See you guys next time. Peace out.